Alright, testing. I don't have the audio to the game though. Only thing. Whatever reason. Oh, I didn't add audio capture. My power head went out, bro. That's all I gotta say. I was actually in this before my power head went out. Alright, testing. Alright, there you go. Alright, Sean wrote me, not Sean. Maddie gets stopped by Gobi, aka Grub, on the road to the right for an 11-yard sack. I missed the first couple plays. I was still trying to set up my settings, but it seems here that Sean's kind of trying to dink and dunk him, but the line of the Meteors are getting to him so far as Grub gets another sack for 16 yards. Who is that, Sushi? Is that Sushi on the edge over there trying to block Grub? Grub is just too good, you feel me? Coming out that fresh title championship. Still hot. Vasquez sees the four-man blitz looking for the safety, and 3 miss, and Chaz catches it over the middle for a 19-yard gain. 3 of them missed. He just kept on. He kind of went to the backside kind of lazily there. And he has Sean on the backside of the play, on the weak side of the field. Still rolls out right, though. Probably looking for that post. Only thing he has, and it's a blob, and JBX catches it. Might have just been an error right there from the shock of being pinned on your goal line, because he should have had Sean on that right hash. But it ends up having to call Sean the post, and it ends up being an interception. Here it goes, first and 10 from the 48. That's a 46. JBX here. Controller could be Vasquez on the out. Nico post corner, corner post. He does not like what he's seeing, and he runs 12-yard gain for a JBX. He just runs right past the Apollo line. This scoreboard did not look center. I just good blocks, and the middle comeback to Vasquez, and he looks like he has a lead. Deadpool has a block, but no, 27-yard gain, just short of the touchdown. Seemed like it was only one man to beat there, but Matty ends up getting the tackle and saves them for another few yards. There it is, first and goal. JBX tries to run to the left. Deadpool just kind of sits there and just doesn't block there. You feel me? And Sushi's able to get around. Nice stop there by Sushi. JBX here again. Ulysses actually backed to him that time, and Juice gets the tackle. Another 0-yard gain for the Meteors. There he goes. JBX rolling right here and tries to do a back end zone dot to Nico. Ends up being intercepted by Sean. Seems like we're not going to have a score so quick here. But see, Sean's still over there on that backside here. So he has to make a route crossing the field. Here he goes again. He does it in this time. It's covered up. Oh, it actually goes to the out. And Vasquez almost has that interception there, as it was just a hair above. But still, the pass is completed by Matty. 3-yard gain for Apollo. Matty here runs up the middle and gets the remainder of the 7 yards. First down, Apollo. There we go, Apollo. Matty rolls to the left, comes back to the right, sees Grub, has to get it out, and Sparks catches it on the sideline, but did not complete the pass. Looked like a completed pass to me, but just out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Yeah, it seems here like the line diff has to be on the Meteors. JBX team got a pretty good line. Matty seems to be lagging there. Hopefully he didn't crash. He just starts running in slow motion, mid-play. I don't know if they're going to keep that in, but Ulysses gets the sack. All right, they're hiking again. Fake right, roll left. Has Chaz beat on Nico, and Chaz catches it over Nico for a 42-yard gain. Yeah, run to the left here, 9-yard gain. One thing I will say is that Matty is able to like doing a lot better on these runs than the Meteors are. I don't know if it's just practice or he just trusts the juice a little bit better. Here he goes again, Matty on the run again. Has some space and that's another 6-yard gain. Barring those sacks, I'll say Matty has had like 30 rushing yards. Change game. Oh yeah, I do have it on. Oh. And Matty there gets sacks by Vortex. I almost missed it in the midst of changing the game. Vortex beat Juice right there and was able to chase Matty down. There it goes. This game is fixed. Roll out to the right here. Vasquez almost gets it as he drops back into the flats, anticipating it. But Matty gets it over his head and right under the defender. Sparks for the 10-yard gain, but still looking at 3rd and long here. 3rd and 18 here to go. Matty, I say do more fake rolls to buy you time in the pocket. Cause I don't know too much about T-Craft and Sushi. I will admit I have been away from the game for a while. But Vortex on Juice has been a historical mismatch. And here goes comeback again, 7-yard gain, 4th and 11, but only 20 yards out from the end zone. Do they take it all the way? Matty is trying to play safe here, but too conservative. It's just too predictable. Maybe a fake comeback or something, get him to the end zone. Maybe a double move. Sean here runs the post, corner. But I don't know where that pass was going as JBX is under the defender, but still catches it. Like it was beamed directly to JBX. But here JBX starting at the 21. Had a pretty good drive going there, starting from the opposite on his side of the 50. Steps up, gets the run off, and they actually get a successful run here. Very impressive. JBX here rolls out to the right. His line is beat, but he senses the leak. My game froze. But Vortex catches it over Sean. 39-yard gain. Vortex being a 50 bot right there with the big play and the big yard gainage. It doesn't seem like they have trouble gaining big yards, but the small yards that count. And he throws a face pick to Sushi. Sushi here, 2 men to beat, but no stamina. Gets hawked down by JBX. Matty again on the 21, but now it's 1st and 10. Matty here is probably going to play the short game. That's what he's been sticking to this entire time. See, come back, quick out, maybe a run. But the Meteors are having 4 up right now. It is the first quarter, 7 seconds left, and there still has not been a score. Ulysses to get out in. He's looking, he doesn't see anything, and Vortex gets the sack, 9-yard loss. Matty's holding on to that ball for way too long. Chaz was the only wide receiver that was even on his side of the field at that play. He has to call better routes, or at least has to see that early in the play. Here you go again. Fake 4-man, drop back into the flats. Chaz was kind of loose right there, but Sean catches the 50 over JBX and Nico. But that was really just a prayer right there. But still, 4-man front for the Meteors, expecting a run here. He fakes the screen and he gets the run in as he's caught the Meteor asleep. First score of the game for Chaz. 6 goes to the Apollo. There you go, field goal formation here. See if they can block it. I was not expecting Matty to score first on JBX, though. I've seen JBX play very good in pugs over the last week. Matty not so well, but anybody can have their day. There you go, Ulysses fielding the kick. Rolling to the left, gets it up to the 31. Okay, JBX here rolling to the right. Grub is asleep at the beginning of the play, and he gets sacked for an 8-yard loss by T-Craft. Hopefully, Grub is not lagged out, and he can come back. All right, Grub is here again. Nico on the comeback to the right side gets a 12-yard gain. Almost prances along that sideline and takes it up the field for more. But 3rd and 6 is looking a lot better here, especially with his full line here. Apollo running a 4-man front. JBX backing up pretty far. Nico again to the same route. He's seeing a mismatch with Chaz, but Deadpool blocks Nico from getting any more yet. Still 10-yard gain, 1st and 10. The Meteors seem to be moving with a purpose now. There you go, JBX rolling left. Plenty pocket. Oh my god. Plenty time in the pocket. Deadpool was wide open, but Sushi got loose at the last second. I don't even know where he even came from. Vortex seemed to have him hemmed up right there. JBX probably took too long to aim that and was just too focused and just too open at that time. Sees Nico over Chaz and takes it, even though Chaz won that 150 on the other side of the ball. 37-yard gain. Seems like the Meteors are having like more success on these big games than anything else. There he goes, 2 of them. Lyman leak and Sushi gets another sack again on Vortex. As JBX is still kind of lazily moving outside of Vortex right there, and Sushi is biting on it every single time. Maybe adding a double move, get him on the ground or something. Juice sells inside. Matty comes around, drops back though. Has Vasquez on the post, but Sparks catches it as the pass was a little bit behind and low actually. Oh, Ulysses almost gets a big stop, but Matty squeezes up for 4 yards. The run with the Apollo has been so consistent. Here he goes, 2nd and 6 here. Goes to the left, and Vortex actually stops them for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 7 here. I don't think Matty's taking any chances. If I was him, I would run again to chest him out. There you go, 3rd and 7. 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Apollo still has their lead. Grub couldn't beat him. Sparks pretty much just misses the ball there. Granted, that wasn't the best ball in the world, but it looked like he can catch it to me. I don't know. But now Matty has to pass it, and he has to drop back in the pocket. And then Meteors here has to stop him from rolling out. Grub there kind of slow to the edge. Had him give him time and whatever. Ulysses almost has him, but he has to throw up a prayer because he senses the pressure. Nico catches it over the middle. Meteor here again on their opponent's 50, but can they score? This is like their 3rd, 4th time being here. They probably should take a sack, drop back, and throw up a prayer. Deadpool over there with the post. T-Craft gets a sack on the left side of the field. It seems like, for whatever reason, when he rolls out to the left, he's having a lot more problems. Even though it was T-Craft that time, I don't know, something about T-Craft and Ulysses spacing might be off. I'm not quite sure, but he has more protection rolling to the right here. There it goes, rolls to the right. Nico there with the comeback. Or maybe he's just focusing Deadpool too much when he comes to the left. Here we go. Around to the left. Lyman broke down, and the pass is low, and Sean ends up catches it. Touchback. He cannot get a pass to save his life for right now. It's only the first half, though. Still been playing pretty good defense. Matty still has Sean on the weak side there. There he goes. Sean crossing the field. Goes up. And actually steps up and able to get it to Sparks over the middle. 41-yard gain. That's Apollo's biggest game if I'm correct. Still has Sean on the weak side. He's keeping Sean on the weak side. I didn't know he did this. It's almost intentional at this point. He must see something that I don't. punishing some in the defense. Nico on Chaz, and Chaz catches it over Nico once again. 2-1 in this situation. 13-0 Apollo. I was really expecting. The line diff is most definitely there. Like, the line diff is 100% there. But the sacks that the sacks that T-Craft and T-Craft and Sushi are getting are really, really saving them, because there's 2 touchdowns took off the boards just by getting the JBX. But I don't really know what JBX got to do here, man, because he is not throwing his best passes right now. I've seen JBX throw crazy passes, but he only has troubles inside the 20, inside the 30. That's only time when his troubles are starting. He needs to work on his offense there. He needs to start running there. I mean, he got stopped a couple times, but like that don't mean just abandoning it. You had another 6-yard run later on in the game. Juice slides around Grub completely, but still no sack. He gets a 2-yard gain there. See, there's no problem on the right. It might be Juice. It might just be the fact that Juice is getting pressure most definitely. It might be the fact that Juice can't get a sack to save his life. But Sushi and T-Craft are doing their job on this left side right here. Gets the edge. T-Craft past Vortex. Recovers, but nothing there. Nico over the middle. Can he see it? Can he hit it? Nico's wide open. He hits it right there. 14-yard gain by Nico. Stayed alive for days there. Vortex making the necessary adjustments. Actually buying JVX time. There's just a leak again. Sees the leak, throws it to the corner. Sean's not there. Sparks wasn't there either. 37-yard gain. Like I said, this is where they have their troubles. Inside the 30, inside the 20. Everything else is cake for them. And JBX probably plans to run here or throw a quick out. But I would just stick to running. His passes are low. Gets a 2-yard gain there. They block the same person and barely move him an inch. This Apollo run defense inside the goal line is impeccable. This 4-man front that they're running they're doing a lot better job than the Meteors are doing on the opposite side, even though the Meteors have the line advantage. And gets no yards as Sean stops him again. Will he run on 3rd and goal? 23 seconds left in the quarter. Nobody blocks that time, and they take a 4-yard loss. I think he was trying to throw a quick out to Deadpool there to the left. Now he has to pass. This Apollo defense is really holding up very well. Bend but don't break. He rolls out to the right here. Nothing there. Throws it back to the end zone, and Deadpool cannot bring it in. JBX is struggling big time here inside the 20. Inside the 30, really. But here goes Matty here, probably just trying to run out the clock and survive. The 2 points won't hurt him too bad. Oh, they got 15? I didn't notice. Score wrong. And he gets a 10-yard gain on the run. Probably just going to hold the ball here and run out the clock. And does. First half goes to the Apollo as their goal line defense has been holding up very well. But it's really not their defense as much as it is JBX making big mistakes. Hopefully he can make an adjustment. Otherwise, he's going to be out this first round. I think Shaq had a prediction that Apollo was taking the game. So far, his prediction has been on point. As he takes it to the left here. Hopefully don't get too far. Since they can get anything moving inside the 40 of their opponents. All right, here JBX rolling right. Good protection there. T-Craft misses, but Juice comes from the backside. Juice and Sushi come from the backside. As he pretty much had all the time in the world. It's just the fact that he just couldn't get the ball off in time. Just a half-second difference. Yuli gets beat by T-Craft. But Nico, that right comeback is there all day. Chaz is not playing no defense. Nico has how many yards? 95 yards. And he has 4 catches that's been, 4 maybe 5 catches that's been Comebacks. To the short side, actually. Nothing there. He just throws it away. That's actually good right there. Rather than holding on to the ball. But he actually, like when he's been getting sacked before, these sacks have been mid-throw. Like he's lining something up. He actually had people open. Here you go, 2nd and 10. Needs to score right here. From this is the momentum changer right here. First drive of the half, you have to score here. Vasquez covered up by Sparks, nothing there again. Deadpool on the right side of the field and just holds the ball, holding on for dear life there. As he cannot get back to the right side of the field, nor close enough. Here you go, rolling to the right here. Gets sacked by Matty. As comes in with the 4-man off the edge. Grubb does not see it nor pick it up. 4th and 30 here. Apollo has taken this momentum, the goal line defense, and extended it out all the way past the 50. And Deadpool catches a big 50, 41 yards, and has saved JBX from getting 4 more downs here. But can he convert here as he's now inside his opponent's 40? Biggest struggle. Matty again has to take 2. Gets over to Vasquez. I think Deadpool had been open there, but he couldn't get there. Couldn't get the ball there. Here you go, rolling to the left here. Nico is wide open right in front of him, but I guess he was targeting Nico right there, but Nico just got irritated and just walked away. And JVX now, you feel me? He's feeling it, man. He's feeling it. It's getting to him. Being down this late by Apollo, even though it was just 3rd quarter. It's just a simple fact that that's the first drive of the half, and you lose off that big of a mistake right there. Just miscommunication there. They cannot get to Matty. Had tons of pressure that could not get to him. Paulo really just got to run up the clock. I don't even know. Like if I was Matty, I would just stop passing at this point. But he sees Nico on Chaz, and Chaz stops short. As he just gets too nervous, too excited, too jittery. And the pass comes up short. He drops the ball. He comes up short. That seemed like the catchable passer if he just dove, slid maybe one time. But it might have been a miscalculation by Matty. Vortex gets in. But Sparks is on the short side with the comeback. It's 11 yards. He was really in trouble there. Juke's doing a pretty good job blocking Vortex, I will say. Vortex hadn't got a sack the first quarter, I don't think. Oh, he actually gets a bat down right there as he bats down the ball. But that Chaz on Nico matchup is it seems like they both are lacking defense because both quarterbacks are seeing that matchup and throwing the ball and letting it go. Matty here run up the right side. Had them completely baffled at that run. Nobody was anywhere where they needed to be. Matty here probably going to roll to the left here. He might run again. Okay, he doesn't run again. But Chaz on Nico, and he throws it again. And Chaz comes down with it again. Chaz and Nico are having a battle right now. And the D-line is really the ones that's winning. Here we go. Vortex gets juice as he does like takes weird steps there. And I guess if you got that, I guess if you got who Vortex was. Vortex punishes him for that tomfoolery there. Gets a 7-yard sack. I thought Grubb and Sushi would be more of a mismatch. But Sushi's doing a pretty good job blocking Grubb. T-Craft doesn't step over and actually pick up the blitzer. And Vasquez ends up getting the swat. 3rd and 17. But Apollo is inside field goal range and they're up by 2 scores, 15 to be exact. They can't possibly be worried. and Sean, but Vasquez is there and gets the interception. Terrible pass, terrible decision. Wasn't even that pressured. Has the lead, and you can put like anything, any mistake can put them back into the game. Gotta be wary of that. JVX gets sacked here by Sushi. 11-yard sack. And Vortex is having the hardest time blocking slippery Sushi. 4-man front again. Juice try to get in. Sushi from the backside. Matty does like the blitz, fake delay blitz, and gets a safety. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Meteor is just in the gutter right now. Their mental has to be gone at this point. I don't see how they holding up. Sean here fielding the kick. Gets up to the 30, 34, 33. Matty here might have threw the interception as a mistake, but now you're up 3 scores in the third quarter, only 58 seconds left, and your other team's mental is in the gutter. Your line has been pretty much not outclassing them, I would say, but on D-line O-line has not been playing pretty good on either side, I would say, But if I were to give it to any O-line, it would be probably Apollo. I don't even know what happened that play. Oh man. Well, now Matty gets a big touchdown. Big touchdown. Don't tell me it was Nico on Chaz. This man Chaz has 212 yards. That was Sparks. That was what pass Sparks right there. Chaz has 212 yards on pretty much all streaks to Nico. But 24 points. Losing by 24 points. 44 seconds left. He can't even get a good kick return now. Only to the 26. I know Vasquez is the emotional player. Nico, JBX is. T-Craft gets some penetration but fails. Sees Vasquez over Sean, and Vasquez comes down with a 43-yard gain. Those passes are so easy to him, but anything inside this area right here, he struggles with. Even the line struggles in this area. Matty hoping for a big sack by Sushi here. Sushi does not get around the edge. JBX has time in the pocket. Slides up. T-Craft doesn't get him. Deadpool trying to get some blocks right there. Grub coming up. Deadpool actually in JBX's way, but he still gets a 21-yard run. The closer they get to the end zone, the least productive this offense is. I don't think they had any. I think they had like 3 yards maybe inside the 20 this game. He's mixing them up. Sparks got stopped short by the dive with the dive and the shield, and JBX is able to walk it in. First score here for the Meteor. Oh, they're going for 2. It goes for 2 here, and T-Craft just drops back in the coverage and takes it. Sean here fielding the kick. Still up here by a considerable amount. 3 scores to be exact. Oh, Vortex here gets to stop on Matty. Easy work there for Vortex as he is 5 sacks this game. He's been the biggest producer on the defensive side on his team. But still doesn't give him a... Oh, Gobi there. Grub gets another sack, man. Pushing Matty back. Has this Meteors offense and defense been revitalized here? Has that 1 touchdown? Has them couple runs revitalized them? Are they back into the game? Matty here looking like the first drive of the game here. Sack back to back. Almost Grub almost gets a sack there, almost gets a safety, but 16-yard gain by Sparks there as he gets the comeback on Deadpool. 4th and 9 here. Completely has erased the mistakes made by his O-line here. Okay, Vortex and Grub put the pressure once more. Probably going to be some short here. Ulysses gets bashed. The Vortex. Oh, it's a 50, and Deadpool catches it. Deadpool catches it. He was almost sacked by Vortex there. He had to get the ball out. Ulysses is right behind Vortex there. And Meteor has the ball again. On their own 40. Stepping up. Sees Nico over Chaz. Nico gets revenge once more. Neither one of them guys are playing defense. It seems like whoever on the offensive side of the ball is catching the ball at that time. Makes rolls to the left here. T-Craft gets in there pretty quick. Fails to play contain. JBX again working him. And he gets to another end zone. He gets into the touchdown again using his legs. Seems like that's the only thing that worked inside of the 20. Here you go. 24-12. 1 for 2 again. Does it work? Ah, no. Fails again. 2-point conversion. He has not completed not one pass inside like the 25 this entire game. Maddie feels the kick this time. And Vasquez short for the dive, but Nico stops him on the 25. The time is rushing against him now. Ken, Grub, and Vortex Ulysses push Maddie back. Force him into a bad pass. Vasquez almost gets through. Grub there. On his tail. Jimmy's almost intercepted the ball from Sean. Sean pushing the ball up, and they cross the 50. Sean's most definitely, Maddie most definitely going to run here. It's no doubt in my mind. He doesn't need to score. Just got big game, big yards. And now he's across the 50. But Meteors has 4 up front. Maddie here doesn't run. Actually sees Sparks and Deadpool. Sparks beat Deadpool to the spot and catches a 37-yard pass. Those passes to Nico were pretty good, but that pass, you feel me, that was just Sparks. Sparks being Sparks getting to the spot, beating Deadpool there. Vortex around the edge. Maddie's back far, really deep, and Grub gets the swat. I don't know where he was going to throw it to that time. Didn't seem like nobody was open. Sparks did go open towards the end of the play. Here we go, 2nd and goal. Maddie has a better experience inside their own 10. Maddie steps up, gets a 3-yard gain there. Ulysses is sliding. Ulysses is penetrating too far sometimes. Sometimes he's not penetrating at all. His chemistry with the team isn't very good at all. Like Ulysses has, I don't think he has any sack. He has 1 sack. He's not being connected to like Grub or Vortex here. Maddie gets a 3-yard gain, but 4th and goal. 4th and goal, 4 yards to go. And they're kicking the field goal. Very wise decision. Maddie here, 2 minutes left. Trying to keep the game out of reach. I still got it 24-17. This is why you don't do the scoreboards. I would not even look at it. Then they stop him. They get the block on the field goal. This momentum has shifted in the Meteors' perspective. I was counting them out most definitely, because I played with JBX before. I know how emo he gets, Vasquez, Nico, but that one drive they put together has revitalized him and brought him back. JBX learned he can use his legs. That was that's what brought him back into this game. Right here. Oh, Sparks dives around Deadpool. Deadpool does not get the body block. He should have just threw the ball away, man. Deadpool was pretty much smothered that play. But he thought he had to leverage the body block there. And Maddie gets the ball again. I doubt you block him within their field goal twice. Matty is passing here. He's literally has the game won. He just drops it back and throws it away. Yeah, this game is pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered right now. Matty here tries to do a run, I guess. I don't know what happened. T-Craft just seemed to not be there. As usually gets an insta sack. But Matty is most definitely in the clock rollout. Just 2 scores away. But the Meteors are still a big play team. Not willing to roll over so easy. Matty, 2-yard gain right there. But inside the field goal range. 4th and 12 here. Has to go for the field goal. Man, that mistake. That DP pass was so bad, man. That's literally the game right there. I doubt they mess up again. Probably having a newer player, Sushi, get the field goal block, but like they probably done got him right. Almost gets to it, and the field goal is good. Game way too far out of reach. Only 1 minute left in the 4th quarter. JBX waited too long to start running. Now just a victory lap for Apollo. Maybe you maybe need to start running in pugs, you know. He was too reliant on his passing, but it's not his strength. It's not nothing he needs. Like he can work on it all he can, but when it comes game time, especially games like these and tournaments like these, you cannot rely on something on one of your weaknesses. Switchy there gets another sack on Vortex. Switchy now has 5 sacks, and Vortex has 5 sacks. Sushi, the new player, is having a great, fantastic game on the veteran. Slippery Sushi. Vortex cannot stop him. There it goes, and T-Craft gets the sack. I don't like some of these plays. They just come in the way smother, and J-Bakes is just trying to buy time. But the game is over now. He's just probably trying to get something deep. But that's been pretty much a reoccurring theme in the game. 20-yard pass to Vasquez. 19 seconds left. Just trying to get one for the road. Vasquez, 18-yard pass. JBX rolls to the left. Tries to hit Nico in the back of the end zone. I would say the deciding factor right here has been Sushi's performance, as he has cut JBX off from a few passes. I'd say about 3 or 4. Even T-Craft has as well. Juice on the offensive edge has actually did a pretty good job of holding the Vortex back. I won't say he did too much on the defensive line, but on the offensive line, Juice played pretty well. JBX's inability to create offense inside of the 30, 25 was the real reason why Apollo won here. The Apollo defense is not this good. They're not holding a team of this caliber to 12 points, realistically. Just honestly. But yeah, Matty was able to get shorter runs all over the field. Got sacked a lot of times by Vortex, but that really didn't phase him. He just kept on chipping away, finding that Nico and Chaz mismatch, as JBX was abusing it as well. But yeah, unfortunate circumstances. Goodbye to the Meteors, and see you next time.